มาทำอะไร
สมัครงานครับ
พักพี่เนี่ย
พี่เป็นโมเดลลิ่งบอกตรงๆพี่อยากได้เรามาเป็นนางเอก MV มีรูปที่เห็นสัดส่วนมากกว่านี้ไหม
มีอยู่ค่ะ
เป็นไงเอาเปล่าวะนี่
Prostitution, producing and publicizing obscene material or media, forced baking, forced labor, The situation in these video clips might happen to anybody because the human trafficking issue is more common problem that occurs everywhere, every time, either in Thailand or the other countries around the globe. Our Department of the Trafficking in Person Litigation critically understand that the victims are in a sensitive and fragile state. They might not know who can help them, nor how to start to solve the problem. In the worst case, the victims are too afraid the culprit or the magnate of their neighborhoods to report the situations to the officer. In accordance with the understanding and apprehension for the human trafficking victims, we, Office of the Attorney General, has established the Department of the Trafficking in Person Litigation to protect and maintain the victims' rights along with effectively prosecuting the offenders. We, the human trafficking prosecutor, could provide assistance in being a consultant for victim identification in order to obtain protection, participating in the interrogations of victims in human trafficking cases with related domestic or international, attending meetings with other agencies in determining compensation, reviewing the fact and preparing the victims before testifying as a witness during the testimony, bringing victims and witnesses to trial for providing the facts and providing protection during the testimony, taking into account the psychological trauma of the victims, cooperating with other agencies to provide security for the victims and the witnesses, following up the judgment and cooperating with other agencies to claim the compensations from the defenders to the victims. Apart from that, our Department of Trafficking in Person Litigation also organizes campaigns, training programs, seminars, and various activities that are beneficial to building knowledge and understanding to raise awareness in the citizens to prevent them from becoming victims of human trafficking. According to all kind of assistance stated earlier, the Department of Trafficking in Persons Litigation, under the Office of the Attorney General, follow the principle that victims is considered as the center and takes into consideration the psychological trauma of the victim. Moreover, the department will cooperate with other agencies domestically and internationally in both public and private sectors. All of the above is to follow the department's vision and missions, which are to raise the quality of human trafficking litigation standards, include the protection of victims' rights, to develop cooperation with related domestic or international or organizations or agencies, to develop a database of human trafficking cases linked to other relevant agencies, and lastly, to develop human resource management, various related knowledge and technologies. Under the greatest versions of the Department of Trafficking in Persons Litigation, to be the agency prosecuting the human trafficking cases and providing the victims' right, and to be trusted by all sector and the international community. All the works is contributed to elevating Thailand to be accepted by all various civilized countries, that Thailand is effective in prosecuting human trafficking and to truly provide help and right protection to the victims or the sufferers and the witnesses. Coordination Center for Traffic Victims, CCTV, and other agencies responsible for victim rights protection in human trafficking cases. Human trafficking prosecutors are ready to coordinate, listen, be beside, and protect the victims' rights